Hey, everybody. Hello, Santa Fe. Hello, friends. Thanks for tuning in. Mayor Alan Weber here from City Hall on a beautiful Tuesday afternoon. And I'm back wearing my face mask because we're seeing a spike in the COVID cases with the new Delta variant. We're seeing other cities, LA and a number of other places, saying if you're indoors, might be a good idea to put your face mask back on. Be cautious, be careful. We don't want to see variants spread in Santa Fe and in New Mexico. We don't want to go back down into more restrictive conditions. So please, if you've got a mask, you're indoors, you're with other people for a meeting or even for a social event, think seriously about putting it back on for safety and to begin to bend the curve back down now with the Delta variant. If you know somebody who hasn't been vaccinated, tell them it's time to do it. It works. It does not preclude people from getting this Delta variant. There are people who've been vaccinated who are getting it, but it does make it less of a severe infection. So safety first, health first, community first, family first. Do the right thing. Take precautions. Let's not go back into the serious areas we were months and months ago when there was not yet a vaccine. Now we have vaccine. We still have face masks. Let's be careful. Let's be cautious. Let's be very, very mindful that we're all in this together. So take that and let's spread the word. There's a lot of good stuff going on in Santa Fe right now. First of all, as of today, we are one of Time Magazine's world's greatest places. It's official. We always knew it. We were very confident we didn't have to be told by Time, but here you've got a magazine article. Time says, world's greatest places 2021, Santa Fe, steeped in history. We are filled with great places to go and eat and enjoy life and celebrate the arts and culture, history, all the things that are so much a part of our lives here in Santa Fe. Now, thanks to Time, everybody knows about it, and we should take a bow on the stage of the world. World's greatest places, Santa Fe, New Mexico. That's right, folks, us. Tonight, our Little League All-Stars are in the tournament for the states. Game tonight, 7 p.m. We need a win. Get out there, support our All-Stars. I saw them fight hard the other day. They got off to a good start, but they couldn't sustain it. Now they got to win a bunch of games in a row. They are talented. They got all heart. They are in it together. They got team spirit. Their coaches are great. The kids are about the best sports I've ever seen. So stick with them, support them, root for them, tell them that we are with them. Another shout out, because of the All-Star games and the tournament, there was a problem with the bathrooms over at Alto Park, and two of our dedicated park employees, Brandon Ulibati and Rudy Romero, were there working overtime. Our parks director, Melissa McDonald, was making sure we had backup porta potties, but I got to give it a round of applause to Brandon and Rudy. They were all in making it work, working to help make sure our facilities worked for everybody who was at the ball game. We had people from all over New Mexico rooting for their kids, and Santa Fe on display. And Brandon and Rudy worked overtime, slept in a truck, got up the next morning, worked on the plumbing, got it so that the plumbing worked. Then it failed again. Then they made it work again. They were there for us. And so let's give them a great big thank you, because that's way above and beyond the call of duty, and they deserve a great big thank you. Some other good news. We had a promotion out at the police department yesterday. Sgt Brian Martinez became Lieutenant Brian Martinez, and he had a lot of family and friends there giving him congrats. The other police officers, people in the leadership positions welcoming him. talking about what a great commitment he has to our department. So we're building leadership, we're growing Santa Fe's own and recognizing them with promotions and with accolades. So Lieutenant Martinez, now a great big thank you for your service, for stepping up, for taking care of our community, keeping us safe. Congratulations. It's a big deal. Another big deal, thanks to a very, very wonderful grant that came toward the Iai Museum of Contemporary Native Arts. August will be free admission at the museum. Pay it forward. Thank everybody for supporting the museum and supporting Native arts. It's a big deal as well. I was over at a show there and a celebration, and there's a great show up, as well as just a tremendous museum as an asset to our community. Stop by in August, admission free, pay it forward. We had the groundbreaking for our downtown bathroom. Another big deal. We've waited about 400 years to get a public toilet for downtown Santa Fe that is free and open to the public. It's on Water Street, about a block off the plaza, so it's easy to find. Construction begins, the ground is broken. It's going to be a very attractive, safe facility. There will be people there to staff it and make sure that everything is clean and under the best management we can provide. A really big deal to get that downtown bathroom underway. We got a lot of support from the state legislature. A big shout out to Speaker of the House Egoff and Senate Leader Worth for helping back us get some dough, to our tourism department for throwing some money into the kitty. It's a $900,000 facility, first class. It's going to look great. It's going to provide public bathrooms for people, whether you live here and you need to go to the bathroom when you're downtown, or you're a visitor, you're a tourist, one of the more than 2 million people who come here, and probably even more now that we're one of the world's greatest places and everybody knows it. We'll have even more visitors, and in about 6 months, we'll be cutting the ribbon on that downtown bathroom. Another big deal. A couple other things. A big shout out to our wildland firefighters. They're in Idaho, combined city and county team doing wildland firefighting in Idaho. We have the best anywhere. They are the pick of the crop. They wrote the book on wildland firefighting, and they're now up in Idaho, lending a hand to a serious situation up there. We're thinking about you guys. Hope you're safe. Come back safe and sound. Come back to your families. Come back to us. Coffee with a Cop, more public safety. Friday, July 23rd, 9:30 to 11:30. Coffee with a Cop at JW Windsor's Cafe, 143, 145 Lincoln, kitty corner from City Hall. Chance to sit down and visit with our police and our police officers. Listen to them talk about the work they're doing. You tell them about the things you care about. We want to promote community relations, community policing. Coffee with a Cop gets us moving down that road. So show up Friday, July the 23rd, 9:30 to 11:30, JW Windsor's. Grab a cup of coffee, sit down, talk public safety, talk about Santa Fe, talk about Coffee with a Cop. Let's see, we got some more good news and some more important stuff going on. Here's another piece of good news. Our very own Cheryl Pick Summers was awarded a entrepreneurial award by the Independent Groceries Association. She was picked as the best in the country, leading the pack for her entrepreneurship, her innovation, her commitment to her customers over at Connie's. There was a national hookup where she was given an award with a Zoom call across the country. There was a proclamation I got to read, just singing her praises for all that she does for our community. Connie's going back years and years and years, being really elemental, essential, important, and particularly during COVID, delivering groceries, keeping their store open, making sure that they served our community. It's a neighborhood grocery. It's a community grocery, independent, and Cheryl is the best in the country at what she does. So great big congratulations to her and her family for service to our community. Midtown listening sessions. If you're interested in the future of the Midtown campus, of course, 2 years ago, before COVID hit, we had a bunch of listening sessions. People told us what they wanted on the Midtown campus: affordable housing, education. Higher ed has always been part of Midtown and College of Santa Fe, and the arts and culture that are there. More use of the studios, the library, make it sustainable, big picture. But now we're getting to the next level of specifics. What do you want to see on the campus as we go forward? We're going to be introducing a zone change in the coming months. We'll be doing a master plan after listening to community input. What kind of housing, affordable housing, how much housing, where on the campus? How do we make it for working families? Do we need a new public service building on the campus, combining all of the parts of city government in one convenient location, so that whether you're there to get a building permit or pay a parking ticket or check out your water use, whatever it is, can we consolidate all of our city services in one place on the campus? What about sustainability? What about catching water, preserving water? What about solar energy? What about other uses? Should we have an outdoor facility for putting on concerts and shows at that location? What are the things you care about at the level of specifics, very down to earth? Their listening sessions will begin next week, tomorrow and Thursday, over at the convention center. It's an open opportunity to come in and interact with our consultants, our team, our city staff, look at some models, check out what the planning process looks like. We are kicking it up a notch with outreach for community engagement. So your voice matters. We did this a couple of years ago. Since then, of course, COVID changed the economy. There's possibly less demand for office space. There's possibly less demand for a hotel on that site. There's possibly more demand for digital entertainment and job training, job creation, coding for our young people. There's very much an interest in sustainability and the campus reflecting our need to fight climate change as we develop that campus. It's contiguous to St. Mike's. We know that the St. Mike's corridor is now in play as we see people building more mixed use development, more affordable housing, more workforce housing. How do we blend those pieces together? How do we protect the contiguous neighborhoods that are surrounding the campus so they aren't adversely impacted by development? And how do we keep them whole, keep them safe? So please come to the listening sessions. They begin next week. You can sign up at santafenm.gov for news and announcements about the Midtown project. Another big piece of news where you can participate, where we're counting on your voice and your listening skills, is the chart process: culture, history, art, reconciliation, and truth. As of last Wednesday, a unanimous vote was taken of the governing body to award the contract for making the chart process go. That contract has been awarded now to a consulting firm led by two women and who are experienced with art, culture, history. They understand the role of bringing together our community in constructive dialogue. And now it's up to us to participate. And this is one of those moments of truth. We know that all over America, there's a lot of discussion about how do we deal with our past? How do we deal with the past of slavery in the South and the legacy of racism? How do we deal with challenges of culture and respect for everybody? And here in Santa Fe, we are a community of diverse and deep history. We are a community where people respect and listen to each other. We're a community where now we are facing this moment of truth, where if we all participate in this chart process and go to the meetings and listen to our neighbors, make ourselves available to be participants in a year-long effort to look at our history with honest eyes, not just the history of Hispanics and Native Americans, but also the fact that here in Santa Fe, when we're honest, we acknowledge there was a Japanese American internment camp in Santa Fe. We look at some of the underlying conditions that were put on neighborhoods when they were built as recently as the 1950s. And some of those conditions said, in this neighborhood, if you're African American or Asian American, you cannot own a home in this neighborhood. You cannot be in this neighborhood after dark. That's in the 1950s in Santa Fe. And so we have a history of tolerance. We have a history of respect. We have a history of listening to each other and working with each other. We have a community, as Father Jerome said to me as recently as yesterday, this is a community where everyone is a minority and we all have to take care of each other. We are all in it together. We all listen to each other. We all respect each other. The chart process will be moving forward. Here again, you can sign up at the city's website for information about chart as it goes forward. So you're invited to the meetings. Your opinion is sought out. Your views are requested, as well as your ability to listen and learn and open up to other people's views and other people's experiences. Our history is deep and our history is important. And if we want to build a better future, we need to respect each other's past. So please sign up for the chart process. Bring your family, bring your book club, bring your neighborhood. If you're a member of an organized group or a nonprofit, get everyone in that group to sign up and participate. If you're a member of a social action organization, this is the time for you to participate. So there's a lot going on about democracy in this country and in our community. When people feel like they're not being listened to, when people feel like their views aren't respected, the only option frequently, historically, has been anger. There is another option. There's another path, and that's the path of listening and respect and coming together. So we, as Benjamin Franklin once said back in the old days, we're all either going to hang together or we are going to hang separately. Chart is a chance for all of us to hang together, to work together, to listen and learn from each other. So I would encourage everybody, please outreach for the chart process, participate in the Midtown process. This is a chance for Santa Fe to come together, to unite and work together to build the future we want, whether it's on a campus or across our entire community, as we come to terms with the past, look at it honestly, confront things that went wrong, celebrate the many things that went right to make us a community that is diverse and open and engaged with each other in positive ways. It's a chance to unite for our future. So that was the list of things on my mind. I appreciate your listening in and watching. I will see you at the end of the week. Till then, please take care, stay safe, be mindful of the spike in cases coming from the variant that's out and about. Wear a mask. If you're concerned, continue to practice COVID-safe practices, even while we enjoy opening up. The folk art market just wrapped up. They did a great job. They really did. They had COVID-safe practices, and they had artists from around the world who really benefited from the heart and soul and compassion and commitment of Santa Fe to help others. Coming up is Spanish market. After that, Indian market. The opera is open. So take advantage of all of those wonderful openings. Southside Summer was in Swan Park on Sunday. So we're continuing to take music and entertainment to the families and kids on the South Side. Lots going on, but stay safe. Take care of yourself and your family. Take care of the community. And together we will all take care of the city we love, one of the world's greatest places, Santa Fe. Take care, everybody. I will see you next week. Bye for now.